Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Hope you are doing well. So today I'm going to be talking about Isekai themed manhwa and webtoons. Isekai is a subgenre of fantasy in which a character is suddenly transported from their world into a new or unfamiliar one. Before we begin with the video, make sure to subscribe and like the video. Now let's begin our list. Coming at number 1, we have Take Me Back Home. Just when our crush was about to express his feelings for her, our female lead is warped away into the world of an unknown web novel. Stuck as the noble lady with a suspicious suitor who wants her life and a mysterious savior who looks a little too familiar, death threats protective male leads and a dark secret that surrounds the female lead's new life. She doesn't care anymore and only wants to return back to her original world. It's not your typical isekai story or romance manhwa, any sort of thing like that. In fact, there might be less romance in this and more mystery and intrigue. This story absolutely messes with your mind. Everything is not what it seems to be. This feels like it has so much potential. And I really love how the female lead uses her brain, and although the decisions she may take may not be the best, but she quickly addresses to the situation. I love the female lead's horrible expressions which she makes. Anyway, this looks interesting crime, murder and assassination plot in a historical reincarnated manhwa, plus the fact that she forgot what novel she got into. The art style is pretty good and the plot so far has been extremely captivating. Coming at number 2, we have Welcome to Sylvia's Garden. The main character was reborn into a magical fantasy world as Sylvia, the Empire's most powerful gardener and who has the ability to communicate with flora. Everything was fine and dandy in her bustling shop until one day a ghost boy named Tyrann appears. I feel there are few plot holes here and there. The interaction between Sylvia and Tyrann is cute and hilarious. Coming at number 3, we have I Will Politely Refuse the Male Lead. The female lead had possessed the villainess in a novel who was destined for a miserable death. In her first life, she followed the original story and died, only to wake up in the body of the villainess once again. On her next attempt, she tried everything to avoid the death flags, but in the end, only death awaited her once again. Now, on her third attempt, she has made up her mind. If all paths lead to death, she will just live her life as she pleases. What differs this manhwa from other manhwa is not really plot but the attitude of the characters. They seem really high school-like. You will feel their energy as they are having fun times with each other. The male lead is refreshing, playful and a bit similar to Arvane from Miss Not So Sidekick. The interactions between Erinda, Serena, Luke and Reynolds is just so precious. Coming at number 4, we have Straight to the Red Carpet. Baedith reincarnated as the Princess Knight in the novel Princess of the Twilight. She has finally reached the finale of the novel. While she was contemplating about how her life will continue after the finale, she was sent back to the first day she reincarnated, when she opened her eyes in the morning, and with Princess Rosen as well. The confused Baedith decides to create an ending that they wouldn't regret after Rosen declared that this was their second chance. Together they will do everything in their power to prevent the violent rebellion and save the people they love. The female lead of the original novel is a good person and has the cutest friendship with the main character. The princess is also not selfish and is ready to give up her own happy ending for others. The concept of the story is not a typical isekai or regression but somehow a combination of both. The art is pretty, there's solid plot going on, there are funny moments I laugh at and the main characters are all likable, competent and confident people. Coming at number 5, we have Boutique at 97th Sheldon Street. Feeling burned out from work, Yu Yan decides to relieve stress through her one and only hobby, gaming. When the system update window appears floating in thin air in front of her, she suddenly finds herself being transported inside the game. With no means of escaping and desperate to survive in this strange new world, she manages to secure a job as a tailor at the boutique at 97th Sheldon Street, where she catches the attention of the mysterious noble Ashton Richmond. He says he will help her, but it's almost as if he has been waiting for her to show up the whole time. The game system of this manhwa is unique and rarely found in usual otome isekai manhwa. Female lead is smart and capable. Male lead seems fun and not overbearing. The art is cute and the characters are adorable. It's a bit confusing, but I am sure it will be great once more chapters are available. The female lead is also a hardworking character who isn't too flimsy and actually has a spine to decide things for herself. It looks pretty fluffy. Art and characters are solid, though plotline is somewhat average. It's definitely something fun to kill time with as of now. Coming at number 6, we have Trash of the Count's Family. The main character wakes up as a minor character of a novel he was reading. The character he ends up in is someone who gets beat up by the main character in the book he was reading, The Birth of a Hero. He contemplates on whether he wants to get a few broken bones and remain bedridden for a few months. However, he decides to change the storyline a bit and ends up befriending the main character in the book. The characters of this manhwa are so well developed, everything about them is unique. They all seem so human and have distinct pasts too. They all have flaws, they all have passions, talents, wishes, wants and goals. Personally, I love how the main character thinks 10 steps ahead of his enemy. He is sleek and great with his words. It is quite amusing watching him scam the bad guys and in the process add more people to his harem he doesn't realize he made. The writing is quite interesting and the style is amazing. I personally love how the dragon interacts with the main character. It's very heartwarming and funny. The way the author makes the events in the story weave straight into each other and constantly engages the reader is amazing. I do not recommend this if you are looking for romance. Coming at number 7, we have Ways to Break Up with the Male Lead. Yonka Lee has always been called the guillotine. Whether it's chopping up boys' heart in school or cutting out incompetent employees at her current job, she's the definition of ruthless. The only sense of love she has ever given is through playing her favorite dating stimulation game. After clearing her third run-through, Yonga is sent a device that allows her to actually enter the game as the main character. But there is a catch. All of her save data thus far has been added in, meaning she is currently dating 3 out of the 4 male leads. To make things more complicated, Yonga can't leave the stimulation until she finds her true love. That is where the final male lead and Yonga's favorite, Rain Bridged, enters the scene. Unfortunately, when it comes to affection, Rain just might be as merciless as Yonga. The female lead is hilarious, the characters are beautifully hot, the art is well detailed. I didn't like how the female lead brushed off her ex's death like it was nothing. I really hope to see some character development in the upcoming chapters. I hope you all have a good day. See ya!